Who's he?
The Elemental King of Stone, Bentoro.
I wonder. Maybe, since we have a king, maybe he can help us find the queen. Can you?
I can try.
They're coming. And there's hundreds of them. Nearly 1,000.
Bring in the dope bomb.
Huh?
There's too many. Ah! We're surrounded.
Do you realize how devastated and upset we were when our beloved city was captured and turned into this?
No!
What is it?
Our master has the head of the Makuta under his bidding. They are searching for the Elemental Kings. But to free our master, we will need something else.
Hello? Hello! She's unconscious.
So we'll have to wait here?
I will stay with her.
So, thanks for sticking by me.
You're welcome.
For the 53rd time in a row.
Can I help it that I'm grateful?
I hope they get back soon. Then my non-existent ears will stop ringing.
Even I must agree.
Listen, I know you're angry with me. But isn't it wrong to have a little fun every now and then?
You are not given your powers to play with, Mika. You must control them!
And I have. Must you always be so stiff?
If we don't rein in our powers, they can control us rather than the opposite. That's what I fear most. Losing control. Hurting those whom I care about. I don't want you to fall for that either. Don't you understand that?
Well, do you understand that worrying will not help anything? It just slows you down, makes you bitter, distant. I need to stand up. Maybe shoot something. Huh?
What's this?
I'm not sure. Stay with Farina. I'll check it out.
We'll check it out.
Yes, we. Looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
Good. So if we break something, it won't matter.
Unless it's toxic.
Good point.
Seems like whoever lived here was quite the engineer.
Hey, Lucarian! Check this out!
What the? It looks like an android.
Look, there's a book. Maybe it had some words of inspirational wisdom.
Life. Just what is it? Some say it is everything that breathes and moves. All of these were created whether by the great beings, a large explosion, or another phenomenon. But what if we could make our own life? Playing God might sound crazy, but if you think of the possibilities, they could be endless.
This guy sounds crazy.
Shh. Let me read the next entry.
Many years ago, I can't remember how long, I was ambushed by bone hunters and I lost my arm in the conflict. My first attempt at life was to replace my former limb. To make sure my experiment hurt no one, I moved to the pit, where the only life was sea creatures. I had found a way to become immune to the seawater, a piece of blue seaweed. The test on my arm was successful, yes, but it was extremely primitive. It could move, yes, but it couldn't grab, and it was jerky, and I still felt the same as I was before. A cripple.
So, what does this guy have to do with anything?
I think we're getting to that.
Today I saw a large rock outside my door. It didn't look like anything from Cirrus Magna. It looked almost alien. Inside were blue crystals that I decided to call Quasar.
Really, Shade 2800? Really?
Hush up!
The Quasar had very interesting properties, and it seemed to be just what I needed, whether it was just pure coincidence or a gift from the great beings. By then I was able to forge more sophisticated cybernetic parts. I built an android body to house the crystals. And it worked. A living, breathing organism. I called him ANT6. The Quasar seemed to react how I wanted him to be. It gave him a childlike innocence. ANT6 has been with me for a few months now. He is my only companion. My only friend. Almost like a son to me. In fact, I often treated him as my son. He almost seemed to love me back. I would do anything for him. I was experimenting with the Quasar, and I wondered, could it be used on actual life? I tried it on a few fish, and they died almost immediately. I used it to power a new arm, and it worked better than my arms ever could. And then I thought, what if it could be used for evolution? If I could transfer my conscience to a robot body, I could be faster, stronger, better than I ever could. I could be immortal. Everyone could be immortal.
Mika! Mika!
Who, what, where?
This is the last entry.
I tested my experiments on a fish. It was successful. The fish seemed almost better in its robotic shell. It had evolved. Now, to test it on me. If I didn't make it, I didn't want ANT6 to be sad and alone, so I put him in stasis. If I am not here, I hope he is found. Please take care of him. It would mean the world to me. With all respect, Aagerds.
It appears he didn't make it. So, how do we turn him on?
Well, there seems to be a bunch of shiny buttons over there, so I'll go check those out.
Please don't blow anything up this time, Mika.
There's nothing wrong with a few thrills, now is there, Lucari?
Dad? What is that? Who are you?
I'm Lucarian. He is Mika.
Hello?
Hi. Where is that?
He has been dead for years. I'm sorry.
Gone? He's gone? I was sick to cry when I'm program too.
I'm surprised you even have emotions. Man, that shiny Quasar can do some magic.
We're almost like your godparents. If anything happened to your father, we would protect you.
Protect me?
Yes.
We're in a war.
Well, we can't wait for someone else to find him. You're with us, from now on.
Yay!
Lucarian, Krogan radioed us. It's the Makuta.
What's your Makuta?
Gleason, keep an eye on him. We'll help the others.
You said you would protect me.
And I am by keeping you out of this fight. Just stay here.
Great. Now I'm the babysitter.
Do you know any games?
Games? You wouldn't happen to know anything about Truth or Dare, would you?
Ah! A little old.
Creepy, anyone?
Just help him.
I got it!
Ah! Stay out of the way. And you, stay down. Your own tomb. What the? Krogan, are you alright? Krogan?
Sir?
Krogan, please don't let me do this. It burns.
Hey, big and ugly.
You are talking to a leader that way.
He's obviously not himself. Yikes!
Now for the queen.
What the queen?
Who awakens me? Heal, beast.
That should hold him.
You are in my element, my domain. It is all around you. Dispatching you all should be simple enough.
Sister, it's me, Ventura. These are our friends, our allies, except for him.
Well, let me help you then.
What is she?
She's removing the water, almost making a vacuum. The water or air, no breathing. Sister, that's enough. That is enough.
We're here. Oh, what a waste.
Not really
If you ever look at me again, I will snap your neck so fast you couldn't even blink.
Sister! Lucarian, you can tie our prisoner up.
Better than nothing.
Solara, it is good to see you again, but we are not killers.
We are warriors!
No, we are protectors, defenders. That is what we must do now.
And how did those we protected repay us? By locking us up.
That was Arius and the great beings, and that was because we argued so much we could have destroyed the world. If we are to prove ourselves once more, we must help these people and find our brothers. We are all in grave danger.
You talk about protection, yet you want to free our brothers, which will only start things all over again.
That's one way to see it. I, however, see it as a second chance.
Good to see you back, Ray.
We have guests, Gamma. These are code names.
Yes, Alpha. Omega is not here, you know. We don't have to use them.
Not if someone here decides to use our true names against us.
Listen, punk, you were the ones who invited us here.
You want my rifle aimed at your head again, mate?
No.
Any news from Omega?
Actually, yes. He's found some figures looking for his people's ancient weapon.
He's still looking there, isn't he? Why can't he just let it go? And don't you dare play that song during this scene!
When you're the last of your kind.
That sounds familiar. It's my own backstory. I'm the last of my own kind. We had an ancient weapon. Oh, it's just a coincidence.
Not really. There are 3 ancient weapons known together as the Silver Weapons. We don't know what they do. But if someone knew their purpose and found them...
It would be Catastrophus.
It's only a legend, though. One Omega believes is true.
He has a haunted past. It can affect anyone.
Did he say how he became the last of his kind?
Only bits and pieces. He's very secretive. All he told us was that it involved a Makuta and a sword.
What? What is it? Substitute the blade for a fist and that story's the same as mine.
So it seems there's some truth to this legend after all.
Perhaps.
Well, let's go get him.
You're not leaving until we say so. And we don't do anything without Omega's say.
What about your excursion earlier?
That was patrol. That was different.
Alpha, incoming vocal message.
Play it.
Alpha, come in. Are you there?
Yes, sir. What are your orders?
I spot some suspicious characters. It seems like there's more to this story than I expected.
Interesting. We found a fellow who has a similar story to your own.
Then this is desperate. I'm going after them. See if you can get more information from your new friend. Omega out. Ha! Hush up, mate.
Well, I suppose this makes you honorary members then.
Do we get codenames too?
No.
Dagnabbit.
Where is this weapon, Hunter?
Knockout. Though for this, I'll go by Delta.
The point, please?
A city called Margio. My parents told me about it a long time ago. They showed me the ruins when I was young. I visited it several times, though not since I became a dark hunter.
Do you know where these ruins are?
It's a little fuzzy, but I think so. My parents told me to look for a rock that looks like a fist.
Gamma, stay behind with the Agoran in case Omega calls back.
Aw, come on. Okay.
Now let's move!
Well, if you want to be of some use, grabbing my circuit board.
And why should I? Jeez, is everyone trigger happy here? Gosh.
Not telling me what you know, Venkali. I could take that as betrayal.
You again? I told you to leave me be.
I marked your hearts. You're mine now.
Only after you threatened to kill me.
Who rarely lets you on the field, Vinkali? Many times you are left here, and you do nothing.
I tinker.
And when you don't, you get nothing done. I like that.
Just spit it out!
I would watch your mouth, Vinkali. You need me as much as I need you. Without me, Reagan wouldn't have noticed you and let you in this group. Now, ask again.
What are your orders?
My brother is looking for the weapons as well. If Code gets them before he does, kill them.
So I thought. As you wish.
One more thing. Terminate the Agoran.
Why? What's wrong with him?
One less person in your way. Or better yet, don't kill him. Have your wife
do it instead.
Don't mock Kennison!
I'll be waiting. Always watching.
Wish I had Lucarin's shadow teleportation. Could have gotten there much sooner. We'll rest for a few minutes. Still sad about Nahian?
What else? She was a part of me, like a leg or an organ. A support, that's what she was. Whenever I needed it, she was there, to help me, to give me confidence. Now, I feel like something's missing from me, and I'm just not the same.
Then let me be your support. I can't replace Nahian, but I can try to, if you're willing.
Toa! You should see this. The scroll. We're too late. They've taken over. Everyone's captured or dead. We can't do anything now.
No, I've been here before. I know the ins and outs of this city. And I think I have a plan.
How is she?
Fine. Almost excellent. For suffering from a lava tiger attack and falling unconscious, she seems great. Her wounds are small and don't cut very deep. She also seems to be healing herself. It seems almost unnatural.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh.
She's waking up. Are you feeling any better?
Yes?
What's your name?
Alenta. Who are you?
He's Lupios. My name is Kratos.
Kratos. That's a nice name.
Please don't. You just woke up and you're still weak.
I'm fine. There. See? Now. Where are you off to?
We are looking for someone. Our friends have gone ahead.
Who are you looking for exactly?
The Elemental Kings.
Kratos! We don't need anyone else to follow us.
If we leave her be, she'll just get attacked again.
I can help. I do know how to fight. The tiger just caught me by surprise.
Well, since you are up, we might as well find the others.
Well, let's go then.
Are we getting close to the lake of fire? It's burning in here.
I suppose. My people are immune to these levels of heat.
Then you're lucky. This kind of heat could make one faint.
Well, let's find it before you do.
Whoa. Is that?
Yes, the lake of fire.
We better find the king soon or...
What the?
Stand still, big boy, or she gets no longer.
Why, you... Ow! You heard him.
What will it be then?
Wow, I must say, whoever built this temple has nice taste.
How is this thing floating anyway?
Well, allow me to tell you a story.
No, I will. You add so many things to make it more interesting.
Ah, hush it. You sound like Magmoro. But you have a nicer voice than me anyway. So?
It was said that a long time ago, the first colony of Matoran built this to honor Master Nui. They felt it was so sacred, they connected it to a levitation device and sent it to the heavens.
The first colony? Tinkerers? Oh, simply amazing.
So, if this place is considered to be sacred... Uh-oh.